Hi, welcome to Gary's Urban Larder. Today I'm making a gluten-free, plant-based lemon and rosemary cake. Something special for spring and just in time for Easter. Let's get started. I will take you quickly through the ingredients, but remember, if you visit my website at www.garysurbanlarder.com, there you'll find the list of ingredients and full recipe and method. So I've measured out some white rice flour. We're going to combine these for our dry ingredients: polenta, sugar, cornstarch, which will help with the crumb, the texture and structure and softness of it, some baking soda or bicarbonate of soda, and some salt. I'm also going to zest these 2 lemons, and I'll use the juice with our wet ingredients, which I'll take you through. We have some oat milk, olive oil, some apple cider vinegar, and vanilla. And later we will add some strawberries and some coconut yogurt, which is chilling, and we may dust it with a little bit of our icing sugar. And I've lined a loaf tin, with some parchment paper. I've just spoiled that with olive oil, extra virgin, and I've got that ready to go. So the first thing I want to do is, I forgot to mention the rosemary. That's going to give some flavor as well. So the first thing I want to do is to zest our lemons. Now these are unwaxed. If you can't get unwaxed, you buy waxed lemons. Wash them first. Scrub them. Hot water and a good scrub. Vegetable cleaner, or you can use vinegar and baking soda and just give it a good scrub. So I just want to break the skin so it becomes fragrant, and then we will zest it. And that's really to bring all of the essential oils to the surface, because that's going to give both flavor and aroma to our cake. Now this is a great cake for any occasion. It isn't that difficult. It's good for a Sunday brunch. If there's an event coming up, holidays, then you can put this on your table with a lot of pride to make a beautiful centerpiece at the end of the meal. We're going to serve it, as I said, with some coconut yogurt and sliced strawberries. However, you could slice the loaf, split it, and fill it with a whipped cream, a plant-based cream, or dairy if you prefer. And then with your strawberries in the center, dollop some extra cream on top, and they'll look beautiful on the table. Add some bits of rosemary, zest of lemon on top, or you could also try just some mint. So I'm just going to finish zesting these lemons, because I'm adding it now, again, because we want that great aroma and flavor into our dry ingredients. And then of course we'll get the juice into the wet. So here's the second one. Now you will love this cake. I mean, do try it, let me know. This is gluten-free, celiac friendly. It should work for you. You celiacs know better than I do your requirements. But there's absolutely no dairy, no egg. It's all plant-based, gluten-free. So I hear my niece saying, "Yay, Uncle, yay." Well, I think over the years, I've learned to accommodate different dietary needs, different tastes, different preferences even. So with my food. So this was really requested by a number of our members who are plant-based, on plant-based diets, vegan, or they have particular reasons where they don't want dairy or egg. So I'm happy to try new recipes, and you let me know how it works out for you. And if you have any tips for me, please leave them in the comment box. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please take a moment and subscribe. And if you're enjoying the videos so far, please give us a like, a thumbs up. It really helps the channel to grow and for more people to be able to see the recipes. And if you have a friend or two that you think would enjoy the recipe, remember to share it with them. So, I've got our zest. I'll set that aside. And now I'm going to just pick our rosemary leaves, and I'm just going to then chop those fairly finely. And those are also going to go into our dry ingredients. I'm sure some of you are asking if you can use dried rosemary, and yes, you can. You use less. This is about a tablespoon. For dried, a teaspoon, and make sure you grind it. If you have a little spice grinder or coffee bean grinder that you use, pulverize it, and it will work very well in the cake. Otherwise, if you don't do that and it's dried, you'll get little bits of almost indigestible rosemary, and we don't want that. So I'm just going to chop that very finely. The fragrance is really wonderful. This is a really wonderful herbaceous cake. It's perfect for spring. I may include this on my Easter table or for Palm Sunday, which is coming up. So it's really up to you. You might just want it for a regular event. Just a nice dinner. Treat yourself, treat your friends. So I'll just chop that very finely. So there we go. Now, our polenta is next. Our sugar all goes together. It's really very, very easy. This is our cornstarch. Again, I remind you that's for texture and structure. Our baking soda, which is going to react with our vinegar and our lemon juice, and salt. So, and you're just going to whisk it together. Now, it's that easy to combine. Next, I'm just going to add my olive oil. You can get my measure here. That's perfect. It helps when you pre-measure. Our vanilla, our apple cider vinegar, and now we'll juice our lemon. Both lemons. Told you this is really full of flavor. So I have a sieve to catch any of the pits, any of the seeds from our lemon. So if you remember to roll the lemon first, as I did, you'll get more juice. Look at that. This is going to go into a moderately hot oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175. Whoops, just splashed me. 175 Celsius for 45 to 50 minutes. So we'll keep an eye on it. and we'll see how it's doing. So it takes about a minute for the ingredients to curdle, the wet ingredients. So we'll just give that a little time to do that. And a good tip is to keep your oat milk at room temperature. So if you refrigerated it, bring it out a little bit beforehand. And it's always a good idea when you're baking to have all your items at room temperature. Well, you can see that has curdled now. So we'll just add that to our dry. You'd add it all at once, and you're going to stir it together just until it's combined. Don't want to overmix this. And you can see, well, I can see that it's starting to react with the lemon juice and the baking soda. And we bring our tin, and we're just going to pour it in. And then we're going to put this in the oven, and we will check on it in about 40 minutes, 45, 50, and it should be good. We'll bring it out, let it cool for 10 minutes in the pan, lift it out, let it cool, and then we'll give it a taste. We've taken the cake out of the tin. It has to cool completely. The kitchen is smelled with lovely fragrance, lemon, and that herbal smell of rosemary, very delicate. Also delicate is the crumb on this cake, which is why we want to let it cool completely before we cut it. So it'll take just a little bit more patience, and then I will give it a taste. Okay, the cake has cooled for about an hour, and I'm just going to slice some of our beautiful strawberry for a plate. And I have some beautiful coconut yogurt. So I'm going to add to the plate. And now the moment of truth. We'll slice our cake. Oh, that looks amazing. It is nice and moist. It has a beautiful crumb. And I'm just going to place that onto our strawberries. And I think I'll dust it with a little of our sugar, a powdered sugar, another dollop of our yogurt, and why not? A couple of more strawberries for the plate. Doesn't that look amazing? Beautiful. You can just see a bit of the rosemary peeking through the crumb of the cake. And I'm going to enjoy this with some coffee, a black Americano. So I've got to taste it. Oh, it cuts beautifully. It is tender. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. You will not be disappointed. The strawberry and the yogurt really complements the lemon and the rosemary. There's a subtle earthiness. I have to stop. I'll keep eating. Well, thank you for joining me today. I'm Gary's Urban Larder. If you enjoyed today's recipe, please give us a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single delicious recipe. Please share this with your friends so that we can continue to build our community. Well, until next time, goodbye. Oh yes.